Welcome to Almost D&D, the tabletop role-playing podcast where three of my best friends hang out in my basement and attempt to play Dungeons & Dragons. I am your host and Dungeon Master for this evening, Devin Allard. Rotating clockwise around this large and egregiously sized table, we have...
I'm Rob, and I play Zorab.
I'm Chris, and I play Krugel.
I'm Jeff, I play Rathos.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Are your dice rolls getting you down? Are you breaking loot strings during an epic solo? Maybe it's time to try something different and get some dice from Canadian Dice. It's time to turn those annoying third-grader wooden recorder practices into a symphony of virtuosos. I got myself a set, and now I'm charming bad guys left and right. With dice set types such as acrylic, galaxy, runic, metal, and more, you can find the perfect dice that feel right for you. Go to CanadianDice.ca and activate the promo code ALMOSTDND and get 15% off your next purchase.
So, quick recap. Our three brave and wise heroes have commandeered a sort of metal carriage that seems to power itself. They don't know much about it, other than it does move under its own power. It's not an Animal Planet Jeep.
It's
like
a Jeep!
I thought it was coal-powered.
It is coal-powered.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that you know that.
Yes, because I was trying to shoot a Wraith arrow at it to make it go faster.
Oh, I think you know it runs on fire. But yes, it is a coal-powered to steampunk type of early car. It is just the three of our brave heroes on the car. Rathos is driving it. Krugel and Zorab are passengers. But behind them, it's what's behind them that is the problem. Behind them, 500 feet away, they hear this. As a giant sandworm emerges from beneath a sand dune that has been following them. Why don't we do something we've never done, and at the beginning of this episode, roll for initiative.
Oh!
12.
14.
We are so in trouble. For all the listeners out there, we've had a bit of a lag between this recording and the last episode recording. We've done some one-shots in between, and all of us have been freaking out for like the past month.
And we still have no clue what the hell we're doing.
Yeah, still no plan.
I've had this 14.
So, going first, it is the sandworm. It is 500 feet away from you, and it's going to use its dash action to move 400 feet towards you. So now it is 100 feet away from you. Write
Can
this
you?
down.
I don't know if we. Can you describe this thing to us a little bit?
Sure,
Dan?
sure.
Yeah, can you... It in words, since we're in audio.
I can't just pull up a picture on this podcast. The head of this beast is the size of a large house. It is probably 40 feet, 50 feet wide. And as it roars, its mouth kind of opens up in a triangle form. So there's three lips, and then there's each triangle is, you can see inside of it, there are teeth probably 6 feet long, serrated teeth inside the gaping maw of this thing as it I have the sound, I can play it. As it roars at you and dashes closer towards you, it keeps its head above the sand as it dashes towards you. Its skin is you can tell the head of it almost appears like it's rock. Somehow it moves, the scales move, but they are essentially rock because it burrows through the sand, and its face is totally armored. You can see spikes down its side that you're guessing that's how it kind of moves through the sand, but there are scales, there are ridges along it, kind of like a caterpillar.
Oh.
You can't tell how yeah, right. No, it's so cute. Right? You can't tell how long it is, but judging by if you were to extrapolate it, you would probably say this thing is probably maybe 1,000 feet long.
Okay. Yeah, you had me at 6 foot long tooth.
You had me at head size of a house. What do I see? Because I'm looking ahead, so I don't see that. What do I see out in front of
Right,
us?
Rathos just sees, rolling sand dunes in front of him, a bright blue sky. It's peace. It's absolute peace. Just as long as he doesn't turn around, he won't see the horror behind him. I don't know if when it roars, does he turn around?
It's a beautiful day out here. Oh my God, what was that?
He's on a joyride through the desert. I forget, am I in the front or the back?
There's only, the back. I think you're in the back with Krugel.
Okay. we have some serious trouble back here. There is don't look, but also look. immediately.
I'm gonna immediately, as he says, like, don't look, I'm just gonna, like, do this. He's gonna say look, and I'm gonna, like, kind of turn, but not turn. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my head. I look, don't look. Where are we going? Straight, left, right? Somebody steer me.
I don't know where to go. We're gonna die. You need to look at this thing.
Okay, and then I'll turn around and look. And if I can make it go faster as I see this thing, I want to go faster. I don't know. And it's not my turn, so I guess we're on initiative, so, yeah.
So it is now Krugel's turn.
So I've had this joke going for a month where on my first turn, I just pull up my sword and stab myself and die because I'm not letting this snake kill me. Because I thought we were so fucked. I'm like, well, I might as well end it myself, and then I was just going to leave. So, because that would be totally in character.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not letting some sandworm kill me.
But Chris likes us too much. He doesn't want to leave.
Right, so I had that joke building for a month. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to yell, Wraithos are about to get fucking swallowed, and then I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on the party.
Okay. Describe Pass Without a Trace to me.
I will. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from me, masking me and my companions from detection for duration, which is 1 hour. Each creature I choose within 30 feet of me, Wraithos and Zorob, has plus 10 bonus dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
It was 30 feet what?
With creature within 30 feet of me is...
So it's a 60-foot sphere.
Doesn't say that. But yes.
Pretty much, yeah. Anything within 30 feet.
It's implied.
Yes.
And you say
It's a radius.
Is it dex?
Each creature I choose, yes, it's a stealth check, so plus 10.
But just stealth,
It says
not
plus
dex.
10
Okay.
bonus to dexterity. That says stealth in parentheses.
Okay, so
Very well.
Yeah. And then I'm going to be like, we should just run because we have this non-trackable feature.
So you see the sandworm kind of back up. It starts to slow, and its head kind of tilts. You see a column of sand get thrown up into the air as it burrows back into the ground.
are we okay?
It went underground. I think it's going to come up under us.
We're not okay.
Okay.
We're so very
We're about
much
to
not
take it up the
okay.
rear 1,000 feet
I don't know
over.
I don't know what to do. I'm trying to think back. We were told to change our heart rate or something, which mine is like highly elevated at this point.
It's changed!
It's
Slow it down.
changed. I feel safe now.
Zorab, it is your turn.
Oh.
Is that all you're doing?
Well,
Krugel?
I mean, I yelled and then cast a spell. What am I going to move?
Yeah, I guess you could move like 10 feet
Yeah.
over to the other corner, see what that's
No,
like.
I'm just gonna. I mean, I'm gonna back away. I'm gonna be looking when I'm gonna move to the edge and look down because I might get one underground trying to see what the hell it's doing, like ready to react.
Yeah, the sand is very see-through, so you'll see it coming.
Oh yeah, no, I won't. But I'm just like, where to go? I'm like, because I'm thinking about like jumping off and making a run for it with the whole like not leaving behind tracks about.
Yep.
So
Okay. Zorab, it is your turn, my friend.
No. Can it be somebody else's turn?
You can
No.
hold your turn.
No, I'm not going to hold my turn. I'm going to do something. So he went underground. We can't see him at this point.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, I'm literally... I don't know what to do.
Hold on, I have a question though.
Okay.
So the snake went, sandworm went, I went, then it acted. Again?
Yeah, but it didn't change its position. It just
Oh.
kind of crouched.
I see.
I would call it like a crouch action.
Okay.
At this point, I'm just going to toss a bardic inspiration to Wraithos and just say, look, man, I don't know what's going on, but you're leading the pack here. You got to save me. I don't want to die. Not like my brother. And I have nowhere to go. I have nothing to do. I can't target this stupid thing, so I am done.
As I hear the pleading in Zorob's voice, the fear in my eyes goes away, and I know exactly what to do.
He's inspired.
Is it my turn?
It is.
I turn the car around and go back. If it were up to me, we'd keep going straight, but I know you guys are scared, so I'm out of here.
Pull the e-brake.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. If there's any way to pull an e-brake,
Okay.
I want to flip this thing and start going the other way.
So you hard to port, and you just do the typical pirate thing. Just
100%, yes.
the giant wheel spins round and round as you just hook it to the left, pull a Yui, and start heading back towards the mountain range. Make a stealth check with the plus 10.
Everybody? Group stuff?
Yeah, everyone makes stealth checks. You won't have disadvantage.
Okay, great.
24.
Oh, yeah. Chainmail? All right.
You're driving a fucking
So
bus. You should all have disadvantage, but I don't know. I don't.
we get the plus 10?
Yes, you all get the plus 10.
I got a 24.
24. Damn.
23.
23.
We gave us
It's only a
plus 10.
13.
Yeah.
16. I rolled a 3.
Pass with a mild trace.
So you see the sand dune appear again, but it's not heading towards you. You are driving away from it, and it seems to be gliding from left to right behind you. The sandworm, make nature checks, all of you.
No! Oh, no! It's bad.
I got a 10.
10.
Yeah, that's with
My
a plus
nature
7
is
on it.
what? -1, so
11.
Yeah, that's my nature is -1. That means I have a 1.
Jeez.
So you are all unsure of what this thing is doing right now. But you can move 100 feet this turn, so you are now 900 feet away from the bus goes 100 feet a turn.
Can I... Is that... So I guess that's my question. Is my action moving this thing?
Yeah, because you're
Okay.
driving.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to either dash or do something like one of my bonus action traits?
Yeah, you can use a bonus action to do a bonus action.
Can I dash with the car, or is that...
Make
Use
make
the NOS.
for family.
That's how I would have had mine.
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check to see if you can wring this thing's neck in, maybe insight. See if insight or maybe sleight of hand, something like that. What?
It's a nat 20.
It's a nat 20. Holy shit!
Yeah.
So you figure out that this thing runs on heat. You know that it is burning coal. So you quickly grab some coal and shove it into the furnace, and it goes a little faster. You are now going 110 feet per turn.
Good thinking. I already knew it did that.
Why didn't you tell
Thanks for saying
anyone?
something.
Oh, that's right. I told it was the other guy. I'm sorry. I forgot you driving now.
We're still gonna die.
So it is now the sandworm's turn. It is going to fail its check. We're now going to go to the top of the order with Krugel.
I'm gonna see if I can help make the Jeep go any faster by literally shooting a fire arrow where the coal is.
Okay.
So, do you
Make-
need me to see if I make the shot?
No, I'm going to say you can do it. Make a insight or sleight of hand check.
Insight or sleight of hand?
Yeah.
I think they're probably both the same. Plus, yeah, so 15.
With a 15, yeah, you see the fire, and it lurches forward. It surges forward again. It's now going 120 feet.
So I'm gonna say, if I be ready to jump if it comes to the vehicle, because we're shielded with the freaking stealth, but you have to stay within 30 feet of me, I'm pretty sure. So if I jump, you all jump or you die. I really don't care if you die. I'll be fine. But just telling you, get ready.
Everyone make insight checks or perception checks.
14.
16.
With a 16, Zorob, from your musical background, you knew the rhythm of this machine. The rhythm seems off now, like it's going at an accelerated pace and exceeding some limits. Krugel just fired an arrow into the, I guess, engine of the metal carriage. Zorob, you have figured out that this machine is now being pushed beyond its limits. The rhythm that it had is now, it was a constant. Now it is. It is now becoming a frantic pattern, and it seems to be not keeping rhythm. It seems to be skipping.
Yep. Okay.
So something's happening with the machine itself.
Okay.
I have
It
no
is your.
fucking clue, right?
It is no. You totally. It's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yeah, Zorob, it's your turn.
All right. So first of all, I'm gonna call out. Listen, we're getting faster, but this thing feels a little rickety. I don't know what's going on. And then this sandworm came
Your
back out.
face
right?
is rickety.
The sandworm did come out.
At a time like this.
You can only see the sand dune. It hasn't exposed itself yet. Giggity. The sandworm hasn't breached yet. It is still pushing sand out of the way. You can see the sand dune as it traces its way perpendicular to you.
And how far away is it?
300 feet.
Oh, 300 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Well, all right. So I yelled
It's
that.
1,000 feet long. Like everything
I
on
know,
this.
but I can't
everything
reach.
God's use your. I don't know. Go like this.
Yeah. Use hand.
use hand binoculars. Oh, now I've got the range.
Yep. Man, that would be so cool. What an enhancement.
What an enhancement.
All right, yeah, I mean, I can't do much, so I'll toss Bardic Inspiration over to Krugel. Say, listen, man, if you're going to blow something up, please make it him and not us. That's my turn.
We're going faster. Why don't you shovel some coal in the engine, Zorob, and be useful?
She'll hold together, and I'm going to whisper to the thing, hear me, baby, hold together just a while longer. What do I see in front of me? Like, how far away are we from where we left?
You are 880 feet away. In closing, you can see the mountains. They are large. You know, you're getting within their shadows now.
Okay. How fast are we going now?
You are
starting 110, and now we're going
120 feet.
120
every 6 seconds. Whatever that equates to.
I would, and I don't realize that something is going wrong with this bad boy.
Nope.
So I'm going to keep pushing it. I'm going.
I yelled and hinted.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said it's becoming rickety.
Okay.
Do what you will with that.
Yeah. Rate those things. You're a little rickety, so he doesn't have any basis for that. Like, this thing's got to be sturdier than you. So I'm not really listening to you. I'm just going to keep pushing it as hard as I can.
Rate those guys. Pussy.
Yeah. Once again, she'll hold together. Hear me, baby, hold together. And I'm going to cast Searing Smite on myself, which is a bonus action.
Yep.
And I'm going to just ready my javelin. I'm going to hold my action in case this thing pops up and within range attack.
Range.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it is now the worm's turn. It is going to make.
I lied. You know what I'd like to do?
Oh, what do you want
I
to do?
want to, for my action, I want to make Eclipse. I want to look at her and kind of nod and make her run off of in a different direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Eclipse looks at you and.
About time you sacrifice the beast.
Watch your mouth or you're going next.
So Eclipse looks at you and nods and whoosh, launches off. And do you want it to go in a specific direction or anything like that?
No, I want it to.
I guess her. It's a her.
Yeah, it's a her. Her. I would like her. If I know this thing's going that way and we're going that way, I want her to go.
So it's going. It's perpendicular. It's kind of tracing its way. You're going this way and it's going like this.
Okay.
It's not tailing you anymore.
And everybody listening definitely understands
Yes.
that.
So we're going south. It's going west.
We're
I
going
would like
south,
this
yes.
thing. I would like Eclipse to go east.
Okay,
So my
away
direwolf,
from
I want it to
the
go
sand
east,
dune.
yes.
Okay, so she hits the ground running and takes off going away from the sandworm, and you see the sand dune stop and then start heading towards Eclipse. You are still going 120 feet forward, so you are now 760 feet away from the mountains. Now the sandworm's turn. Fails. So it is going to continue to chase Eclipse, and I'm assuming Eclipse does not run that fast. You see the sand dune, as it closes in on Eclipse, it kind of disappears, and then there is a brief pause, and suddenly the sandworm breaches with its maw open wide, and you see Eclipse disappear, and it's all the sand, and the three jaws snap shut with a thunder that seems to rock the metal carriage that you're on. And it pauses for a moment and arcs over, and boom! And a giant column of sand erupts as it disappears back into the Tsolian Desert. Krugel, it's your turn.
I'm literally going to have one leg over the side of the Jeep in case this thing falls apart, ready to sprint. Because I'm not letting this giant sand penis kill me. So I'm just watching. I'm just like, it's okay, Rathos. You can make another one.
When he says that, I would like to say, please keep all hands and feet inside the vehicle before the ride is stopped.
And then I'm just gonna hold my action, I guess.
Okay.
Because there's nothing else I can really do right now.
Okay.
So
Zorab.
Man, I feel like I'm getting so many turns and there's like nothing we can do.
that's called usually how almost D&D
I
works.
guess it is. He's far away from us now, right?
Yes.
Pretty far.
Pretty far.
As it consumes Eclipse, I was joking before about Eclipse, being sacrificed. Unlike Krugel, I cringe a little bit and I look over at my buddy Rathos and I just instantly feel bad for him. I know he can bring her back. It was hard to watch.
It hurts every time.
It hurts.
And then I just say it was probably a painless death because that thing's going to devour us whole, so we won't even feel it. So
Just a bright ray of sunshine.
A nice,
door.
relaxing
She just
digestion
see
process.
this thing the size of a house, like, oh, she didn't feel that.
She went peacefully. That's what she would have
It's
wanted.
how everybody wants to go.
it was at least it was a quick and painless death.
There's nothing else I can really do other than heavily imply that when we add the coal, it gets really rickety, and I don't know, it feels off. I want to get out of here, but please don't kill me or blow this up.
Rathos is like not. I mean, he may have noticed you as he turned away from watching Eclipse get eaten alive, but he's like head is down, and he's just it had to have been for a reason. So Rathos is going.
Okay, Rathos, it is your turn. Are you going to add any more coal or anything like that?
No, but what I am going to do is look at my two companions and say, "You guys aren't going to do a fucking thing," and I'm going to take my javelin and I'm going to at least like chuck it in the opposite way where I sit in Eclipse. I wanted to chuck it the other way. Like I'm just making. I'm making stuff. I'm like, do something. Like, come on. Throw them off our scent somehow.
Do
And
something.
I just want to throw the javelin up there.
I'm the reason it's not even chasing us right now.
Rathos said, I'm not really sorry. Zorab said you blew this thing up. We're about to die because you broke the car. Or, not car.
Carriage.
Carriage.
And I didn't do
Cold
fucking shit.
heating. That's what I said the first time.
I've inspired you both too much.
I retract my inspiration.
Yeah, can you cast some demotivation, please?
Yeah, right?
As you see your javelin stick in the ground, you threw it probably 200 feet behind you.
Yeah,
You see you're going 120 feet this way, so it's not.
You don't have to go to the map.
Let him have
Let
it.
me have it.
Have it.
All right.
So, I mean, those
My
were-
dog was getting alive. Listen, come on, dude.
You see the sand dune start to approach the javelin as it's stuck in the sand, and then it kind of seems to lose its way. It doesn't. It kind of sinks back into the sand as it gets closer. So now it is the sandworm's turn. We're going to go to the back of the top of the order with. That was Rathos' turn. 640 feet. So now it's Krugel's turn. You're 640 feet away.
All right.
Now I feel like I need to do something because someone was fucking criticizing me. What did the sandworm do when he threw the javelin again? It just went under the sand.
It went towards it, and then you saw the sand dune disappear. Assume the sandworm went.
All right, so
deeper
I'm
into the
gonna.
sand.
So, because my range of my longbow is 600 feet, I'm literally gonna take. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a wraith shot arrow because it will give out a burst on impact.
Yeah.
And I'm going to literally point it up at like a sharp angle. We're gonna say greater than 45.
Okay.
So that my goal is that it gets a lot of hang time, so we'll move for a couple seconds before it hits the ground.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot it at my range is 600 feet, so we'll say I shoot it as far as I can. But because of the arc, it probably won't go that far.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and do that. Okay, I'm doing something. As I mock him,
Okay.
and that's. Do you,
So I'm going to say the sandworm is going to make a perception check. Fails. So you see it, boom, and nothing happens
Yeah.
as the wraith shot enters the sand. It explodes, but you don't see the sandworm move towards it.
He's not into that.
no, I guess not.
Zorab, it's your turn.
So I can just hold my action.
Rathos, it is your turn.
For my turn, I want to turn to Krugel. Krugel, you know the trap thing that you set a while back? You set a trap and
Yes,
they all boom,
yes,
boom, boom.
yes.
Can you do that around us and I'll throw a javelin in it and as soon as I think that thing is close, if it ever gets close, or you shoot a longbow at it or something. Set a trap, if it hits it, boom.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure for the trap, I have to be within 5 feet of it. So I'd have to do it right over the edge, and then it's going to detect right within once we get out of the 30-foot range.
Oh, man, there's so many rules for that trap. I thought you could just like throw it overboard and we can
Well,
keep going and...
Well, yes, but it's
Landed.
going once it's past 30 feet, it's detectable. So it will it will come really
You
close
lost me
to
in
us.
all those fancy terms.
It'll come real close to our butts.
Okay. I am going to hold my ranged action again.
But
Um,
if you want me to, I will.
For my bonus action, I am going to take the dagger out of my my waistband and I'm going to toss it to Zorab and say, "Hey, could you try and do something?"
Okay, so you are now 520 feet away. Suddenly, you see the sand dune appear, and it is following you now. It has picked up on your scent, or somehow it knows where you are, and it is closing quickly.
As soon as it does that, can I do my range attack? And,
Sure.
And try and throw it. I'll go the way that Eclipse went this time. So the opposite way I do it.
Make a deception check.
Okay. It's a 2 plus 1. 3!
Nope. It sticks in the ground, and you see as it just rolls right past it and continues to close the distance.
We're in trouble.
It is dashing towards you. If it passes its next check, it is going to be upon you, and it will be within range. Krugel, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna go to Rathos and be like, Rathos, when I drop a trap, we need to go the complete, like, you gotta zig and zag. You know what I mean? You can't be like Rickon Stark. You gotta go.
Zig and zag.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Okay.
When
I'll trust you.
I'm gonna throw it
Leave
off
it
the
start.
back. I'm gonna throw it off the port. You're gonna go to starboard.
Oh, that much I get. Okay.
Okay, left and right. Doesn't matter what the vehicle is. So I'm like, okay, cordon le bleu as I do cordon of arrows, and just throw one off the left side, and then I get to throw 4. So I'm gonna do left, right over the course of like however seconds. So. you're not-
Okay, so what do they do once they leave the 5 foot?
No, that's just the trap's there, and anything and just within 30 feet of it is going to spring. So the whole point is to distract the sandworm, so it goes to it, springs the trap, goes to the other one. So it's like trying to make it distracted by those instead of us.
Can you spring the trap? Otherwise,
No, it's whatever. I have to just set it within 5 feet, so I'm like just dropping it right off the side. It's set.
right. So it's only going to set off the trap if it touches the trap.
If it's within 30 feet of it.
Right.
So,
So make deception checks.
Me?
it's 12.
Well, at 12, the traps, it trips the first one, and it's rumbling towards you, and it
Oh,
does.
wait a minute. You're supposed to make dex saves on him, not me. That's what it says.
Are you trying to hit this thing? Or
No, I'm literally setting traps.
Are we hitting it?
And if it gets within 30 feet of it, the trap springs and it has to make a dex save.
Oh, gotcha.
It's underneath it, though.
Oh. But is it underneath it within 30 feet? It just says within 30 feet.
We're going 3-dimensional here.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I didn't either.
What's the dex save? I'll give it to
It's probably 13. I don't know. How do I know? How do I know what the dex save is? Is it my
Very,
spell?
very polite.
Is it my spell save? Is the dex? I think it's 13. Save DC is 13, right?
you. Yeah.
So past one,
Okay. I mean, not like the thing's gonna kill it.
past another.
Yeah.
One shot to the eye.
Fails one,
Okay. So 1d6.
past another.
So 1d6. That's.
All right, roll the damage.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
5.
Ooh.
Take that, bitch.
Raylos just sees them all exploding. He doesn't know that they all miss. He just looks at you and goes, "Well done."
You see a little go off at the top of this thing, and it is still barreling towards you, Zorab. It is now your turn.
I just go, well, fuck.
Can I do some type of check to see if I caught that dagger?
Yeah, make a dex check.
All right, sweet. Struggling today. I got nothing lined up here. All right, so I rolled a 10 plus.
Well, I think your time to
6.
shine's coming.
16. Did I catch it?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to use it. So, all right, how far is this thing from us now?
I would say 100 feet.
I like that. Okay, good.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I like that. I'm going to
So you
cast,
can move hundreds and hundreds of feet. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cast Hypnotic Pattern on it. So it has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
Describe hypnotic pattern.
So this is where I get to create just a shimmering, twisting pattern of lights and of colors weaving through the air. So it looks like it's all visual. Does that matter?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. That's amazing. What's not amazing is the fact that I've seen that movie and I still use this spell. So, so my guess is that this does jack shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
That's correct.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's nice. That's nice. I would like to end my turn.
Okay.
So, like, they just see. So, apparently these. I have now determined these creatures can't really see stuff. However, my compadres here just see like these flashing lights, and I'm just like, pew, 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 pew. and like,
As a sand dune just...
but it does nothing. Yeah.
Rathos, it's your turn.
At least we're gonna go out in style, boys. And I would like to. I'm obviously making connections with the sea here because it's a pass open, nothingness and whatnot. I want to look at the thing coming on, and Rathos' mind is immediately going to flash back to the dragon turtle
Leviathan.
and he's going to take, whatever gold he has in his pocket, and he's just going to reach down, and he is going to get. One gold. Sorry, I rolled.
He pulls out 3.
I rolled a D.
And then goes,
I rolled.
He's been hanging out with Frugal Krugel.
Role-playing Rathos was like, I'll throw like a large chunk of gold at him, but I couldn't decide how much, so I rolled a D12 and came with a 1, so the dice have spoken. I reached in my pocket and tried to grab, as much gold as I can, but this rickety motherfucker is just like, "Argh!" And I come out with 1 gold, I'm like, well, that'll do, and I want to toss it overboard just to see if that does anything, and as my bonus action, I do want to see if I can shovel some more coal in this thing and get any more speed out of it.
I'm going to say you do it because you've got it figured out
Let's
now.
go.
So you're doing 130 feet per turn. So now you are 390 feet away from safety. The sandworm is going to make a check. And it fails its check. So you see the sand dune as it approaches, and it kind of slows down, and then it kind of like starts to go sideways again. It doesn't. It's looking for you. It doesn't know where you are again. Zorab, you can tell now that you are going even faster, and it's it can now hear that this machine is getting even more frantic and fast-paced, and it's starting to lose rhythm. It's going faster, sure, but you don't know for how much longer.
Yep.
You two, Krugel and Rathos, you two can make perception checks if you want. If you don't care that it's starting to get a little frantic, make a perception check.
14.
With a 14, you can feel it.
Rathos finally puts 2 and 2 together and realizes this thing's on its last leg.
Okay, so we will go to the top of the order with Krugel.
Should we slow it down?
No. I can handle it. She'll hold together.
All right.
Once again, no
He doesn't
whisper.
listen.
Hear me hold together, baby.
I'm literally just waiting to jump off at this point because I'm like, this thing's gonna fucking fall apart. You guys ready to run?
Okay, Zorab.
I'm gonna take a bunch of coal. I'm gonna fucking throw it in there. Yep. Because now I'm just mad because everyone's telling me to do stuff, and I don't have enough range. So you know what? I just shovel up a bunch of coal and just throw it in there. I look Rathos in the eyes, like I don't even move. I'm staring right at him as I just shovel it in.
I'm going to. It's not my turn.
Right.
I'm
You like
gonna-
that? You like that?
I'm gonna throw you overboard, so I'll eat you while we get to fucking land.
Do it, I dare you.
Don't.
All right. So wait a minute. Are you shoveling coal? You're
Fuck yeah.
All right. So it is now doing 140.
My bonus action, I flip Krugel off.
What did I do?
I want to turn. Yeah, for my reaction, I just want to turn to Zorab and like nod. Give him like the yes. Put my.
I'm
foot down
swinging my
hard.
other leg over, ready to go. I'm like holding on, like on the side of the.
Can I move during my turn?
Yeah.
All right, so after I flip him off, I get super close to him.
Well, I mean, this vehicle's
Like super close. Like this close.
Hey, how you doing over here?
Rathos would like to cast Aid on his companions, giving them a plus. Each target's maximum hit points increased by 5 for the duration. It'll last for 8 hours. That's my action, and I'm just driving this thing home as fast as I can.
Is the spell literally called Aid?
Yes.
Oh, I've never heard you use that one.
You are now 240 feet away. You are doing 140 feet per turn. The sandworm will make a check. I'm going to say it passes. The sand dune appears, and it is closing in on you this turn, so it is dashing towards you. Next turn, if it passes, it will be upon you. Krugel, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna see if the carriage is gonna fall apart since we've added coal to it twice.
Make a perception check.
That's a crit fail.
You idiot.
Running tip top, baby.
Yeah,
No problem here. Smoke is pouring
guys,
out.
it's getting
Fucking
closer.
pieces are coming off.
And can I hold it? Can I ready an action?
Sure.
I'm freaking loading my arrow because I'm expecting it to be on us. So
Okay. Zorab, it is your turn.
I don't wanna.
Okay. Rathos.
Rathos is going to take his javelin out.
I'm gonna say, get the fuck away from me. Why are you so close?
I'm running out of javelins at this point, but Wraith is going to take his javelin out, and he is going to... Oh, no, I don't have that... I do have a spell. He is going to run and sprint and go west this time, so the opposite way that Eclipse was going, away from this thing. He's going to straight up jump off of the thing that is carrying him, and he's going to, as he jumps, I'm assuming this thing's, I don't know how fast it's moving. DM, I want you to use your discretion, but what I'm trying to do is basically land, let the carriage go about 25 feet away from me, chuck my javelin at that much extra, and then I want to use my bonus action and Misty Step back onto the carriage.
Okay. All right. So
like that.
You've got to sing the jingle, though.
My javelin as far away from us as possible.
You got to sing the jingle.
I'm trying to get do the M-I-S-S-Y. Do the M-I-S-S-Y. And then you step to the left and step to the right, and then boom, you're behind the guy.
Bravo!
I'm trying to get it as far away as I can, and then hop back onto the ship.
What's your max range for the javelin?
The javelin is 120 range. That's with disadvantage, but I don't care what I hit.
Right.
120
yeah.
Range, so 120.
So I'm going to say it can go 160 feet.
Okay, great.
So
That's
make a
awesome.
deception
Thanks,
check.
man. Yes, let's go. I rolled a 3 plus 1 is a 4.
So unfortunately,
Pop back up.
you do this awesome move where you jump off, you huck the javelin, and before you even hit the deck, you right back on the jeep. But you see the javelin just stick in, and then the sand dune just right past it.
All right. That's all I got. I mean, we're all counting on you guys.
You are now 100 feet away
Interesting.
from safety. And the sandworm will make a check, and it fails. However, you see the sand dune kind of stop. All of a sudden, the front of the metal carriage explodes, and it halts, comes to a screeching halt in front of you. The front is on fire, and it has stopped moving altogether. You are 100 feet from safety.
I'm running. I
You were
jumped
running.
right off, and I'm starting to sprint, and I said, hope you guys keep up! And I cast Long Strider on myself.
You son.
So I can move an extra 10 feet, so I can now dash 40 feet.
So you cast Long Strider, you're 40 feet away from Zorob and Rathos. However, they are now outside. You're still on the carriage,
Pass
but
without
you're
a trace.
outside of the pass without a trace range.
Yes, he has boned us.
Well, not if you run back into it.
So, Zorob, it is your turn, and you are outside of pass without a trace. If you move, you must make a stealth check.
I'm just going to dash, so I can dash 70 feet.
Okay? Make a stealth check.
It's pretty good. It's
Because
22.
You're
With a
literally at
22?
the 30-foot range.
Somehow you are able to stealth your way all the way past Krugel, so you are 30 feet away from safety from the rock.
There you go.
Rathos,
Sorry, Rathos.
That's all right. Yeah. As I look in there, you guys are heading straight for safety. I want to head pretty much straight for safety, but also veer kind of away from where they're going.
Okay.
And I just want to do my movement first and see what you do with that.
Okay.
To my 30-foot.
So you're going to move 30 feet, make a stealth check with
Ray
disadvantage.
does only have 20 feet.
20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's slow.
A stealth check with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. 14 plus 3, 17.
Nice. Yeah. So no
going-
sand dune or anything like that.
And then I would like to use my action to dash.
Okay. So you're going to move 40 feet. Yeah. You are 60 feet away. So you are 60 feet away, so it is the sandworm's turn. Again, there is this sudden calm as you're all sprinting, and you look back at the wreckage of the metal carriage, and suddenly the sandworm appears practically right in front of you, because we are now counting in tens of feet. The mouth agape, and it swallows the carriage whole. And this time it doesn't bury itself. It comes down, and then it's still trying to feel. It seems like it's still trying to sense things. It knows things are going on, but it can't pinpoint where you all are yet. Krugel, it is your turn. You are still 60 feet away from safety.
I'm just saying, keep up, fuckers, and I just dash to the... and I'm just dashing to the...
you make it to safety. Your feet plap, 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 plap on hardened stone.
I'm flipping you guys off. I win the race, bitches.
As you make it back to where this whole thing started, in front of you are the giant metal doors that were left open as you left the garage, essentially. You don't know, obviously it's not a garage, but it's a garage. Zorab, it is your turn. You are 30 feet away from safety. Krugel, make a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
With your, you get the plus 10.
Okay, 29.
Yeah, fuck off. All right, you're fine.
La la la. All right, fine.
Zorab, are you following Krugel?
I mean, yeah, I'm
He
trying
ran
to
in
get-
front of me, so that's up
Okay.
to you what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's in the garage.
He's made
right?
it. Yeah, he's made it to safety.
And sorry, Rathos is how far away from safety?
60 feet.
Yeah.
I want to leave him behind, but I also don't want to be eaten by a giant sandworm.
It's fair.
Life is hard. But fuck him, I'm gonna run away. So yeah, he's like you went diagonal, right?
Just a little bit.
Just
yeah.
a little bit.
Yep.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor, which basically just radiates around me and just makes a big, a big rumbling. It's supposed to do damage, but the thing isn't near me, right? So it's
Right.
basically just gonna, shake up the sand and make a bunch of vibrations in it.
It's kind of near us. The Jeep was just right there.
Yeah, I mean it's a 10-foot radius.
Oh, it's 10 feet? Oh,
Yeah. So I'm just making a bunch of vibrations in the sand and just kind of screwing with it, and then I'm gonna run. I don't need to dash because I can run 35 feet, so I'm just gonna run to get out afterwards. But basically trying to get it away from your line of sight, Rathos.
So it you see the mouth open up as it reacts to the earth tremors, and it follows them and instantly tries to attack them. You see it bites at the sand where the earth tremors are, farther away from Rathos. Rathos, it is now your turn. The sandworm seems to be distracted.
Yep. So
You are 60 feet away.
I'm going to do my movement first. So I'll keep that roll because it was shit. Also, stealth has its advantage. So I rolled a 3, but don't worry, that was an 18. So I rolled a 3 plus 3, which is a 6.
Okay? So you move 20 feet. So the sandworm whips around and it looks at you when it starts to. Not its turn, but it's going to be its turn.
Okay.
So it's looking right at you.
As soon as I notice that happen, I want to use my channel divinity action. Don't know. At this point, Rathos doesn't know if it changes his heart at all, or like if it's his inner workings that change at all. But he's trying to change everything about himself just a little bit to get the last freaking 40 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you move 20 feet.
Yeah. And my friends watch as the scales fall off, hair comes out, nose elongates.
So you are looking, the sandworm, I'm just going to say it's easy. It's 100 feet away, and it's looking, it's facing you, and you have just turned into a werewolf, and it's this total anime fucking over the shoulder, fucking you turn into a
3
werewolf.
minute long.
3 minute, it's just fucking nuts.
just
So now,
Can I add one thing there, DM? If
sure
that's okay?
thing, you can do
I
whatever
will
the fuck
say
you want.
I don't know what you picture when Rathos changes, but there's like a good change and a bad change in Rathos, right?
Right.
I would say that in this change, he's gone bad. He's broke
It's
bad.
bad.
He's broke bad. Like he's just like trying to survive. Like he's given in. He's like, I'm full wolf. I'm just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Yeah. It was almost a fear. Like I gotta get out.
Yep. So now the sandworm is going to make an attack against you because it sees you and you see it rear up like this, and it is going to try to bite you. As you see it starts to come down. Does a 30 hit? Just a little bit.
Oh God.
Take 17 damage.
Okay, we're okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Make a dex saving throw.
23.
With a 23,
24. Sorry.
24, with a 24, you are able to somehow not be swallowed by the gaping maw that is in front of you. It is now the top of the order with Krugel. Who is that saving?
Okay. I'm just going to yell at Zorab because you're at safety too, right?
I am.
He's gone full mad. I don't know what else to say. He's gone crazy. But I'm thinking about what to do. I'm literally trying to move like towards the doors to get inside, but within how far away from you are you? How far away is he
I'm 40 feet away.
from the safety?
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to stay put. Well, I'm going to move 20 feet towards the doors. I don't know how far the doors are from.
They're
safe
not
feet.
very far.
Oh, so I'm just okay. So I'm going to cast. It's a bonus action, Healing Spirit, and it's a 5-foot cube. I'm literally going to throw it to him.
Okay.
So basically, what it means is until the spell ends, which is a minute, whenever you or a creature I can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. No action required. So it's basically like almost like a healing totem.
Yep.
But it's a spirit animal, which I've got to pick something of my choice. So it's going to be a fish.
In the desert.
Yep.
It makes sense.
Because Krugel is from an ocean island, so
Got
who
it.
can't swim in a river? So yeah, sandfish.
So you hit him with a sandfish
Yep.
for 1d6. So that's your action.
That's a bonus action.
Damn.
It says bonus action. Says
okay.
bonus action.
All
Fuck
right.
you.
What is your action then?
My action is I'm going to I'm just gonna hold an action with my arrow. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything yet. I'm gonna see what he's gonna do because he's able to maybe run away.
Zorab.
Actually, that's all I can do. I don't know what else I can do. I'm not getting back on that sand.
Zorab, it's your turn.
All right, so at this point, I dash up to the doors to escape. I did my best with my earth tremors to try and distract the thing. Slowly, I turn around, though. I look out into the desert, and I see poor Rathos getting pummeled by this ginormous sandworm. And I realize I have done nothing so far, and I need to do something now. So I turn around, I run back out into the desert. How far away is he from me?
40 feet.
40 feet.
40 feet. All right, so I'm going to run 35 feet out, but slightly to the side. Okay, so I'm kind of like...
You
going-
are now out of my range.
I'm well aware.
Okay, just letting you know.
And so I'm going to run out there, and I'm going to try and distract it. And instantly, I just pull out my loot and just play... And I'm just trying to get this thing's attention, because all of a sudden, I realize he's going to die.
So
And I don't want that.
So you hear a horrible, horrible roar as the thing whips around, and now it is facing you.
I'm very scared.
Rathos, it is your...
What if I had a bonus action?
What's your bonus action? I said go fuck yourself.
I wanted to...
hideous mockery or whatever.
Yeah, no,
All right.
It's,
Vicious mockery.
no, it's the other one. That's not my
Hideous
bonus.
laughter.
Yeah, it's unsettling words. Unsettling words.
We were
And so,
close
yeah,
enough.
it's basically,
Something
I
stupid.
say, go fuck yourself to this worm as I'm just playing that ridiculous tune, which is not a tune. I just strum as loud as I can to get it to
diddly.
echo. But yeah, I do tell it to go fuck itself. I rolled a 1. Gently said, go fuck yourself.
He whispered into the night.
Go fuck
The guitar drowned out your voice.
Yeah.
You need a microphone when you sing. You really do.
Rathos is, I mean, first and foremost, he's in kind of like, it's not even evil mode, but he's in Breaking Bad mode. Rathos is going to use his movement first and foremost. And then DM, if you'll allow, when I see the fish, it's going to hopefully bring back a little bit of Rathos because he's
Oh, yeah.
with the sea. Can I roll
See?
something or I mean, how do you feel about it? Can I just change back to like good Rathos in the wolf form, or do you want me to roll a con save?
Make
or what do
a
you want me to
con
do?
save to
Okay.
see if you're good Rathos or bad Rathos. Or
14.
with a 14, I'm going to say good Rathos is now in control.
Okay.
You're in hybrid form, right? Or are you in wolf form? You are good Rathos in wolf form.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I have to interrupt you because it was the start of your turn. So my fish is going to heal you 1d6.
Thank you.
And I'm using this fish die. Literally
From?
has a fish in it
From Realms Keep.
Realms Keep.
Thanks,
Just
Shout
right
out to
out there.
Realms
And I
Keep.
rolled a 6. So
Let's
6
go!
health points from Sandfish.
In case you're wondering, I was down to almost half my him healing me and just my recognition of fish, Rathos, sea, all of that. I'm going to come back a little bit. I want to then use the rest of my movement to dash the rest of the way and get all the way there. And then turn around and look at my poor acquaintance / friend, Zorob, still 5 feet out in the freaking tower, however far out he is out in the desert.
So it is the sandworm's turn. So it is going to turn and look at you, and it is going to try to bite you.
I did it for my friend. Oh, shit. Yeah.
33 hit. How much health do you have?
How much did you roll?
How much do you want me to
You're going to
have?
have to take 30 damage.
Oh, that's fine. I have 34.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine. No big deal.
I mean, as long as you, like, stop there.
This motherfucker's about to get swallowed.
Make a dex check.
You're fucked.
Dex check. It's a nat 20!
Let's go! Let's go! Still alive?
Oh my god.
I swear to you, it is indeed a nat 20.
DM, can you please, like, in slow-mo, like, just us looking at him seeing something awesome? Describe it, please.
So I picture Zorab. He gets swallowed. Like you can see the 6-foot teeth break across his skin in his face, just as two of the jaws are closing around him, and he just dives out of the way as it closes around him. He escapes with only 4 hit points remaining. However, the creature goes into the sand, leaving a bloodied Zorab behind, who is not swallowed and just escapes by the skin of the sandworm's teeth.
I am the happiest I've ever been playing this game.
So we
Vince
will
Vaughn,
go
that's
to
for
the
you,
top
by the
of the
way.
order with Krugel.
I'm just gonna shoot a fucking arrow at it. See
Okay.
if it distracts it from eating my moronic party members.
Make an attack roll.
Thought he was going to say friend.
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
I'm not kidding. Look at the fucking die.
Oh my god.
Roll
Double nat 20.
Not like it's gonna kill it, but 27.
27. So you hit it for 27 damage. So it visibly, you see as it's burrowing back into the sand, it kind of flexes and reacts to the arrow as it strikes its side, and it strikes true. It seems to strike a weak spot in its armored carapace. Kind of.
So, and then I'm immediately going, fucking get out of the sand, and I'm gonna sneak right inside the metal door, leaving them to decide what they do.
Okay. Zorab, it is now your turn. Zorab, it is your turn.
I was only 35 feet out into the sand, so I'm going to run that respective 35 feet back.
Okay.
And as my action, I want to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
So 3d4 plus 3. I healed myself 8.
So you're at 12.
So I'm at 12, which is better than 4, but not better than a lot of stuff. So, and I am just breathing heavily and happy to be out of that sand.
Right. So you all three are now out of combat. As you three make it back onto solid ground, your feet finally hit solid rock, and there is no more threat from the sandworm. You hear, "Brilliant!"
No!
Yes! Yes! That's so good!
Oh my god.
That's outstanding!
Thank you, listeners, for tuning in to another
Oh my
episode of
fucking
Almost
God.
D&D. The theme song we use is The Red Dragon's Inn by Derek and Brandon Victor. All background, ambient, and in-game music is brought to you by Michael Gelfi Studios. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Podbean, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Player FM, and Podchaser. Check out our website, almostdnd.com, for behind-the-scenes content. Look us up on Facebook, Almost D&D. You can send us a message there, or our email is almostdndpodcast@gmail.com. Reach out to us. Any and all feedback is awesome, and we would love to hear from you. We also have an Instagram, Almost D&D. Our Twitter handle is, or X handle is, @AlmostDND, and our Patreon is @AlmostDND. Most of the time, I am your host and Dungeon Master, Devin Allard. Going clockwise around this large and egregiously sized table, we have...
Rob, I play Zorob, the coolest bard who saved the day.
Krugel, who literally saved the day. And I'm Chris.
Rate those and I drive the bus, motherfuckers!
Thank you, and we will see you all again next time.
Also, we haven't been together, like all of us, in about a month. So what you're hearing now is
Just...
It's all
What?
pent up.
Pent
It's
up.
pent
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
One-liners.
Big release.
Yeah.
Huge!
This huge and egregious release.